Hey everyone, welcome back to English Learning Podcast. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Maya. Thank you so much for joining us today.
So today we have a really fun topic, something that I think almost everyone can relate to.
Yes, today we are talking about solo trips versus family trips.
Oh, I love this topic. Because honestly, Maya and I have very different opinions about this.
We do, and that's what makes it fun. So, listeners, stay with us. We're going to talk, share stories, compare ideas, and help you learn English in a natural way.
And don't worry, we speak slowly and clearly, so you can follow along easily.
Okay, so Ethan, let's start with you. Tell me, which do you prefer? Solo trip or family trip?
Okay, I'll be honest, I am a solo trip person. 100%.
Really? Okay, explain. Why?
So, when I travel alone, I feel completely free. I mean, completely. I wake up when I want. I eat what I want. I go where I want. Nobody says, oh, let's go to this museum. Nobody says, we need to leave by 9 o'clock.
Okay, I see what you mean. No group decisions.
Exactly. Group decisions are the hardest thing in the world, Maya. Seriously. You have 5 people. Everyone wants something different. Half the group wants to go to the beach. The other half wants to go shopping. And you spend 2 hours just deciding where to eat lunch.
Oh, that is so true. I've been in that situation before.
It's exhausting. But when I'm alone, boom. I check my map, I pick a place, I go. Simple.
Okay, I understand your point. Freedom is very important to you when you travel.
Yes. And also, I feel like I grow more as a person when I travel alone. I figure things out by myself. If I get lost, I find my way. If I don't know the language, I try. I meet new people. I have real conversations with strangers. It changes you.
Hmm, that's actually a really good point. Personal growth.
Right. You learn to trust yourself. You become more confident. You solve your own problems. That's a beautiful thing.
Okay, I hear you. But now, can I share my side?
Of course. Please, go ahead.
So, I love family trips. I genuinely love them. And yes, I know. Decisions take longer, people disagree. It can get a little chaotic sometimes. But for me, the memories you make with family, nothing compares to that.
Okay, I'm listening.
Like, think about your childhood. What are your best memories?
Hmm. Probably family road trips, actually. When we drove to the mountains every summer.
See, there you go.
Okay, fair point.
Those moments, eating snacks in the car, singing songs together, stopping at small towns you never planned to visit, that's magic. You can't recreate that alone.
Yeah, you're right. There's something very special about shared experiences.
Exactly. And also, safety. When you travel with family, especially to a new country or an unfamiliar place, you feel safer. If something goes wrong, you have people around you.
That's true. When I traveled alone to Southeast Asia last year, there were a few moments where I thought, okay, I really wish someone was here with me right now.
What happened?
Well, one night my bag got wet because of the rain, and my phone stopped working. I was in a small town, no internet. I didn't speak the local language. It was a little stressful.
Oh no, what did you do?
I went into a small shop, showed the shop owner my map, a paper map I had printed, thankfully, and she pointed me in the right direction. She was very kind. Actually, it turned into a great memory. But yes, in that moment, having a travel partner would have helped.
See? And that's the thing. With family, you always have someone. You're never completely alone in a difficult situation.
That's a valid point. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever traveled alone?
Yes, I did once. A solo weekend trip to a nearby city.
And? How was it?
Honestly, it was nice. Very peaceful. I visited a few art galleries. I sat in a cafe and read a book for 2 hours. I didn't have to talk to anyone. I just existed.
I just existed. I love that.
But by the second day, I missed my family. I wanted to share the experience with someone. I saw a beautiful sunset and I thought, my mom would love this. I wish she was here.
Aw, that's sweet, Maya.
So, I think both have value. But for me, family trips win in my heart.
Okay, so let's break this down for our listeners. Let's talk about the pros and cons of each, starting with solo trips.
Great idea. Let's do it.
So, solo trip. Pros number 1, complete freedom. You make all the decisions. No compromises. You do exactly what you want.
Pros number 2, personal growth. You learn to depend on yourself. You become more independent and confident.
Pros number 3, you meet new people. When you're alone, you're more open to talking to strangers. You make unexpected friendships.
That's so true. When you're with a group, you stay in your bubble. But alone, you talk to the person sitting next to you on the train, and suddenly, they become a friend.
Exactly. Pros number 4, you can go at your own pace. If you love a place, you can stay longer. If you don't like it, you leave.
Pros number 5, it's often cheaper. You only pay for yourself. One ticket, one hotel room, one meal at a time.
Yes, great point. Now, the cons of solo travel?
Con number 1, it can get lonely, especially during meals. Eating alone can sometimes feel sad.
Yeah. I'll be honest, some dinners were a little quiet.
Con number 2, safety. Especially for women, solo travel can feel unsafe in certain places. You have to be more careful and more aware of your surroundings.
Con number 3, no one to share the moment with. Like Maya said, you see a beautiful view and you want to turn to someone and say, wow, look at that.
And you can't. That feeling is real.
Con number 4, if something goes wrong, you handle it completely alone, which can be stressful.
Okay, now let's talk about family trips. Pros?
Pros number 1, shared memories. The experiences you have together become stories you tell for years.
Pros number 2, emotional support. You have people around you who love you. That feels really comforting, especially in a new place.
Pros number 3, it's fun. Laughing together, joking around, playing games during long car rides. That energy is something special.
Pros number 4, you see a different side of your family members. When you travel together, you learn new things about each other. You see how your dad handles a stressful situation. You see how your sister makes friends with locals.
Oh, that's a great point. Travel really shows people's true personalities.
Pros number 5, cost sharing, hotels, taxis, food. You split everything. Sometimes family trips are very affordable.
Now, cons of family trips?
Con number 1, decision making is hard. Everyone has different ideas about what to do, where to eat, how long to stay.
Con number 2, different energy levels. Some people want to walk 15 kilometers a day. Others want to relax by the pool. Finding balance is tricky.
Con number 3, disagreements. Being together 24 hours a day can sometimes cause small arguments. Even with people you love.
Con number 4, less alone time. If you're someone who needs quiet moments to recharge, constant company can be tiring.
And con number 5, planning takes much longer. Coordinating schedules, booking enough rooms, agreeing on a destination. It's a big project.
Okay, so that's a pretty balanced list. Both have real pros and real cons.
Yes. And I think the key is knowing what you need at a certain time in your life.
Can you explain that more?
Sure. Like sometimes in life you feel a bit lost. You need to find yourself again. A solo trip is perfect for that. You go somewhere new, you reflect, you rediscover who you are.
Totally. I took my first solo trip after a really difficult year, and it changed everything. I came back feeling like a new person.
See? That's powerful. But then there are other times, like after a long period of being alone or working too hard, when you need connection. You need your people, and a family trip gives you that warmth.
Hmm. That makes a lot of sense. Travel as an emotional tool.
Exactly. Not just a vacation, but something you choose based on what your heart needs.
I like that. Okay, let's talk about some vocabulary now. For our listeners learning English, we used some great words and phrases today. Let's review a few.
Great idea. Okay, first word freedom. Ethan said, I feel completely free when I travel alone. Freedom means the ability to do what you want without restrictions.
Next, compromise. When you're in a group, you have to compromise. That means you don't always get exactly what you want. You meet in the middle. Everyone gives a little.
Next, chaotic. I said family trips can get chaotic. Chaotic means disorganized, busy, a little out of control, but not always in a bad way.
Next, unfamiliar. I said an unfamiliar place. Unfamiliar means a place you don't know well. You haven't been there before.
Next, surroundings. Surroundings means everything around you. She was aware of her surroundings means she noticed what was happening around her.
Next, coordinate. Maya said coordinating schedules. To coordinate means to organize things so they work together smoothly.
And finally, recharge. Ethan said some people need quiet time to recharge. Recharge means to rest and get your energy back, like charging your phone, but for your mind and body.
Perfect. Great vocabulary review. Now, let's do something fun. Maya, let's give our listeners some practical phrases they can use when talking about travel.
Oh, yes. Okay, let's go.
Phrase 1. I'm thinking of going on a trip. This means you're considering traveling. It's not decided yet.
Phrase 2. Have you ever traveled alone? This is a great conversation starter. You're asking someone about their solo travel experience.
Phrase 3. What's your favorite travel memory? This opens up a warm, personal conversation. Everyone loves to talk about good memories.
Phrase 4. I prefer traveling with people I'm close to. This expresses your preference. Close to means people you have a strong relationship with. Family, best friends.
Phrase 5. Traveling solo really changed my perspective. Perspective means the way you see things. When travel changes your perspective, it changes how you think.
Phrase 6. We couldn't agree on where to go. This means the group had different opinions and couldn't make a decision together.
Phrase 7. It's important to step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the place or situation where you feel safe and comfortable. Stepping outside of it means trying something new and challenging.
Phrase 8. The trip brought us closer together. This is a lovely phrase. It means the trip strengthened the relationship. You feel more connected after the experience.
Beautiful phrases. Okay, let's continue our conversation. Maya, let me ask you, where is your dream family trip destination?
Oh, that's easy. Japan. Absolutely Japan.
Nice. Why Japan?
First of all, the food. Oh my goodness. Ramen, sushi, tempura, mochi. I want to eat everything. And I want to eat it with my family, sitting together at a small Japanese restaurant.
That sounds amazing.
And Japan is so family friendly. There's something for everyone. History, nature, technology, culture. My parents would love the temples and gardens. My little brother would go crazy at the theme parks and anime shops.
A little something for everyone.
Exactly. And the trains, the Japanese train system is incredible. So clean, so punctual. Traveling around as a family would be easy and comfortable.
Okay, I love that. Japan is a great choice. What about for solo travel? Where would you go alone?
For solo travel, I think I'd go to Iceland.
Oh, interesting. Why Iceland?
Because Iceland is one of those places that feels like another planet. The landscapes are so dramatic. Volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, the northern lights. And I think experiencing that kind of natural beauty in complete silence, alone, that would be incredibly moving.
I can imagine. Just you and the northern lights.
Yes, no phones, no distractions, just the sky. And it's supposed to be very safe for solo travelers, even solo female travelers.
That's important information. Safety matters a lot when choosing a solo destination.
It really does. Okay, your turn. Dream solo trip destination?
For solo travel, Vietnam.
Oh, yes. Vietnam is incredible.
I love the idea of renting a motorbike and just riding through the countryside. No plan, no map, just go.
That sounds terrifying and exciting at the same time.
That's exactly it. That mix of fear and excitement. That's what solo travel gives you. And Vietnam has incredible food. The street food scene is amazing. You sit on a tiny plastic stool on the side of the road and eat the most delicious bowl of pho you've ever had in your life.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
Me too. And the people in Vietnam are so warm and welcoming. Even with a language barrier, you can communicate through smiles and gestures. It's beautiful.
And your dream family trip destination?
New Zealand, without question.
Oh, that's a good one.
New Zealand has everything. Mountains, beaches, fjords, forests. You can go hiking one day and relax on the beach the next. And it's incredibly safe and clean. Perfect for families.
And of course, Lord of the Rings filming locations.
Yes, my whole family loves Lord of the Rings. We would geek out completely.
That is so sweet. Okay, Ethan. Final question. After everything we've discussed today, has your opinion changed at all? Do you still prefer solo travel?
That's a thoughtful question. You know what? I still love solo travel deeply. It's part of who I am. But today's conversation reminded me of something.
What's that?
That the best trips in my life have been a mix of both. My best travel memories, some are from solo adventures, some are from family moments. It's not really one versus the other. It's about knowing which one you need in a given moment.
I love that answer.
What about you? Any change in your perspective?
Actually, yes. You made me realize I should push myself more with solo travel. Not for a long time, maybe just a few days, but to challenge myself, to grow, to sit in a cafe in a new city and just exist, like I did that weekend.
Yes, you should do it. I think you'd surprise yourself.
Maybe Iceland is calling my name.
Go for it, Maya. The Northern Lights are waiting.
Okay, but first, let's finish today's episode. So, listeners, what do you think? Are you a solo traveler or a family trip person?
Or maybe both, depending on the season of your life.
We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, send us a message, or share this episode with a friend who loves to travel.
And if you're learning English, great job for listening all the way to the end. That takes real commitment.
Keep listening to English every day. Even 15 minutes a day makes a big difference. You are improving more than you know.
Remember, learning a language is a journey. Just like travel, enjoy the process. Don't rush.
Be patient with yourself. Make mistakes. That's how you grow.
Today we talked about solo trips versus family trips. The pros and cons of each, great vocabulary, like freedom, compromise, recharge, and surroundings, useful travel phrases, and our dream travel destinations.
That was a lot, but it was so much fun.
It really was. Maya, thank you for today.
Thank you, Ethan. And thank you, listeners, for spending this time with us.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep speaking English.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.